Do you ever just play Minecraft? I know that sounds like a stupid question, and if you're watching this video, I'm sure you have. But do you ever just play the game itself? No extra music, no resource packs, texture packs, data packs, mod packs, nothing. You just play the game the way Mojang technically intends you play it. Now, I don't do this very often. When I first asked myself this question, I realized there's very few times that I actually do this. Most of the time I'm listening to something, or I do actually have some very low impact mods that I'm using. And even with what you're seeing now, I had to install Optifine because to use the graphics settings that I prefer to use, I literally have to have Optifine installed. One thing I'd like to know about the experience I had on this world is how much different it feels from a survival multiplayer server. The experience in a single player world is strangely different from that of a multiplayer world. And it's weird because a lot of times I'll be alone, like completely alone, like I'm literally the only person on the server, but it still feels different. The world has a dynamic feel to it, and especially with the server I've been playing on recently, there's quite a few members, and a few members who are really active. So every day there's something new, and the whole experience is dynamic. But then you contrast that with a single player survival world, and you're literally all alone. And all of a sudden that feeling you got of loneliness and almost kind of a liminal space feeling is really strange and created an oddly high level of nostalgia when I was playing on this world. Now, I played on this world for a while. I got obsessed with it. And while I'm not going to show that necessarily in this video, I'm sure that will come up in future videos, because I'll definitely be using this world again in future videos, because I just kind of grinded for a few days and had a whole phase on this world. And like by the time I'm recording this, I've got like diamond gear and everything, and it's just the level of nostalgia that comes back. And you also get to experience a lot of gameplay elements differently when you're just playing the base game. One thing that I noticed was how much the Minecraft music comes into play and how different it feels on a single player world. Again, compared to a multiplayer world, it's just different. The whole thing's different, and it creates an experience that really takes me back to when I first started playing. That's kind of a criticism I'd like to note real quick about the game, is just how full it is now. That's not a bad thing necessarily. I love the more RPG elements. I love the new structures. The new villages are great, but my only problem with it is how frequent they are. I do not feel like every 5 minutes while I'm exploring the world on my donkey, which is something I did do in this world, I do not feel like every 5 minutes I should be coming up on a new village for it to have the exact same loot, none of it really good, and also the whole idea of looting a village is just kind of weird to me. And in fact, I think the whole everything with villagers is weird, but those are criticisms for another time. Anyways, I just want to share my thoughts on this. I had this video idea brewing for about a week before I actually created the world and recorded this, and I think it was a good experience to have. I'll definitely be playing on this world some more, so I think I'm going to go do that. I think I'm going to just play some Minecraft. Thanks for watching.